offered more money, I thought the Sky platform is the biggest platform for this fight. Obviously, my wife and my lawyer Jeff was always on the phones with everyone, making sure that we can get this fight over the line. See, I mean, it was very hard to get it done, but I'm glad the team that we had went and executed it.
How do you compare this fight to all the other big fights?
I mean, look, it's a massive fight. Don't get me wrong; it's going to be a massive fight, and obviously Kell is a name in the UK. Obviously, wants to win this fight. But look, we're going to go in there and we're going to put on the best performance ever. Even though people might think it's a bit too late, I don't think it is. Look, we won the pound for pound best fighters in the world is 35. You know, I'm 34, turning 35 in a couple of weeks, and look, I'm in the best shape I've ever been. I feel strong, I feel lean. I don't think I've ever gone into training camp in shape. So I'm already, caught up and been training for the last couple of months. While COVID happened, I was in the gym, keeping busy. So yeah, I'm ready.
What do you think of Kell as a person? Is there genuine bad blood now?
Yeah, genuine, there's bad blood there. Genuinely, we don't like each other, and I think he's very disrespectful, and he's very, I think it's more just the jealousy he's had all the time. He's a very jealous person, and what I've done in my career, he just, he's been envy of that, and it is one of them things you just have to, you want to punch him in the face, and that's what I'm going to do come Saturday night on Feb 19th.
What do you think of Eddie Hearn saying the winner should fight Conor Ben?
Yeah, I mean, Conor's a great fighter, don't get me wrong, but it just depends the route we're going to be taking. But Conor, yeah, I mean, that could be a fight in the future for sure, definitely. Conor is a great champion, great fighter as well. It could be someone that we look at as well.
Where would you rank this win, along with Marcus Maidana's Abduga? Where would this rank?
No, I don't class it as that. I don't class the Kell Brook fight as a big win, like compared to the guys that fought in America, because I think this is more of a British fight more than that. So I class it as a fight that really is bigger than any of the big fights had in America. No.
But here for Boxing Team Media, you labelled Kell a bitter man.
Very.
You talked about the fame. Where did that originate for you?
I think it's all originated from what I've achieved in the sport of boxing. Okay, fine, I do a lot of TV shows. I've done a lot more. I've done a lot of things outside of boxing, but that's only because of what I've achieved in the sport of boxing. Now, as a fighter, I've got all these biggest sponsorship deals, billboards. I've done like TV shows and stuff, and I think it's more, and that they come to me to get them deals, because I've done so well in the sport of boxing. Now, Kell maybe he's not done as well as I've done in boxing. That's why he's not got them deals on the table. So yeah, I mean, I think that's why he's bitter, that he's not that person that he wants to be, or wants to be in my shoes, and obviously he can't be.
You also mentioned in the past how after you taking losses, members of the team might left. You're not cautious about moving around in the circle.
In life, bro, it's one of them things where you have good and bad, and you just leave it to God. And I've had many trainers, different trainers, and I've also had different team members part of it. But I think this is the team I like. We've got a good team around me, and I'm very happy this way.
Especially from the intense profits coming.
Yeah, brilliant.
It's a bit of a one day, it's a good place to be.
Definitely, man.
What inspired that to come? Why
I think what inspired me is that, I've known Bomac a long time. I've even been speaking to Crawford a long time as well. Before my fight, we've been following each other for a very long time. And I remember when he came over to me at the MGM Arena for a picture one time. And I was like, I mean, he's now one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. He's such a humble guy, a great fighter, and so much you can learn from him. Sometimes by spending time with someone, for example, when I was with Manny Pacquiao, when it was with Andre Ward, I've trained with these guys, and when you train with the top guys, if you look at my career, I've always been amongst the pound-for-pound best fighters in the world. And obviously it brings the best out of you as well, having the best coaching, having the best. So yeah, I think it'll bring the best out of me and make me the better fighter I am.
Is there a little bit of, need to win a sport?
No, I mean, it might be a little bit. I mean, there might be a little bit, you know what I mean? But I mean, to be honest with you, look, sparring is about learning, but I will try to put it on him.
Yeah, talking about sparring, what happened in that sparring session between you and there?
Kell Brook had no chance. I mean, I remember the coach telling me to use only one hand. You have to take it easy on him. I mean, and he was never ever, I mean, he says he was, And I think Dominic admitted that he sparred Amir Khan, and he did mention the part where I battered him, but I mean he mentioned everything else, that Amir's quick and he's got good shots. I mean, look, I got picked for the Olympic team at the age of 17, fighting men at the age of 34, and that's only because I was beating people up, beating all the best fighters in the UK up, and then went to Olympics at the age of 17, being the youngest ever to win a medal for Great Britain. I mean, but Kel's always been very bitter that he didn't do what I've done. He wants to always be in my shoes. Even if he did get picked for any qualifiers, I don't think he would have qualified. I don't think he would have got far. So he's always had that bitterness in him.
So you think he's jealous of you?
100%. That's 100%. You said it there, yeah. I think so. And and also then with the TV deals that we get all the biggest TV deals, like doing a TV show. He doesn't like that,
Obviously, you two came head to head at shoving. What was said?
I mean, it didn't make sense what he was saying. He was just, I think more than anything, I think he's happy that he's getting the payday and he's just taking the fight, and then he's got the fight. More than anything, I think so. I just left it to him. I mean, I didn't really want to argue or say to him too much.
Right, and obviously he's training with Terence Crawford. What do you make of the Crawford fight?
Crawford is a beast. I mean, one of the best fighters in the world. Honestly, I've shared the ring with the guy, but the way his timing, position, and power that he's took up with him, and speed. Look, no one beating him. He is one guy who will go many weight categories and beat a lot of people. One of the best fighters I've seen. And to be amongst him in the camp and have the same training and to be the same weight and training and sparring with him would be one of the best things ever.
What do you make of Teofimo Lopez?
Yeah, Teofimo is a great champion, but I just feel that he'll come back. Look, you always have these days in boxing where you have he suffered a bad cut which may have took his performance down a little bit, but and took his eye off the game and off the game plan. But look, Teofimo is a brilliant champion, and I think he still has it in him to win them titles back. It was a close fight, but it's one of them things, it's a little bump in the road. What he needs to just forget about it and move forward and work hard to beat this guy.
And do you have a message for Cal?
The message to Cal is make sure you're ready. Make sure you're ready on come Saturday, and I can't wait to share the ring and punch him right in the face.